Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial for Tom Jobim's famous song written in 1960, Samba de una nota so, with lyrics by Newton Mendonça. I choose to offer it to you in its original key because we have nothing to gain given its structure and the change in modes and keys, but it's way too high for me. So we're going to use the internal transposition of our digital piano. We're going to go down 4 semitone, I mean 2 tones below, and we're going to do it together. You see those 2 green marks. This is a place we are looking for this transformation. So the middle one, this representing the 0, I mean the neutral position. So we have available 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 semitone below and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 semitone above for change half tone by half tone the transposition. So in this case I need 1, 2, 3 from the neutral position, 1, 2, 3, 4 semitone below. So I apply and then you hear all the keyboard is go down from to 2 tones, 4 semitones. Well, it's maybe this is an old model. It's maybe for a new one for you. I don't know, digital. If you don't know where is it, you open your book and you'll see it's surely inside. So soon you will have the English version, so it may be interesting to compare if I explain better, since I do it naturally and it will be the same harmonic line. However, I recommend that you always read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply if it's necessary. Naturally, if it's at 0, it's symbolized by the 2 letters K and T, key transpose, means there is nothing to modify. And today, for example, it's -4, -4 half tones, I mean 2 tones below. So 1, 2 tones. Okay, so the last word you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So let's start with the first. So what I suggest is to play for my very beginners. We can play this song in a lot of way, but in ballad, because we are making we didn't play purely piano like that. This is completely piano, but I didn't do that. Yes, of course, I know to do that. But we are looking for an accompaniment, like that's the spirit of the concept of my channel is to. So I would like to start for the very beginners in ballad like this. E aqui se sambinha feito numa nota só, outra notas vão entrar. You see, it will be very, very interesting, very good, very easy. I mean easy, very easy, not so hard. And then for if you're a little bit advanced, we still make the bossa nova like this. E aqui esse sambinha feito numa nota só, outras notas vão entrar, mas a base é uma só. You see, something like this. So I mean, we start first by we're looking like we do, like I'm done on all my tutorials. First in ballad, then you can sing and play this song in ballad. It will be so interesting also too. I love everything, of course. So first harmony, it will be a D-7. So let's start by all the key, all the scales, because it's very important to understand the scale. Scale of D, 1. I'm talking in degrees, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, and root. On all my tutorials, I give you a trick. But you make the difference of the major 7 and the 7. You see the 7 is the third minor, from the 5th, okay? And the major 7 is the third major. You will find the third major on all the tonalities. It will be not a trick. A semitone below the root For example, the D, okay? So that the major 7 and the 7 is, it will be a semitone below the major 7. So D minor 7, D major 7, okay? D major 7, okay? D minor 7, okay? It's a 7. And the major 7, you should make the difference for your beginners really easily. It is a very good trick. Semitone below, for example, on the C major 7, you see C 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root, okay? C major 7, C7, okay? The 7 will be, it's an example, of course, a semitone below the root, major 7, and you find a semitone below the 7. So in D, of course, the 7 minor, okay, semitone below the major and semitone below the root. So I think you've understood. It will be very interesting, and we use, of course, but it's not specially for my channel, it's universal for everything. So the famous note, the samba de uma nota, so she's here, pam bam na 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 na, and then I sing ba ba na 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 na. So, but she's here first, okay? Also A. So I sing. We start to sing, and we progress like this step by step. Okay, so D minor 7, D, F, root, sun minor, 5th, and the 7. So we have D, F, A, and C. A, sa, ki, esse, sambinha. So we are just moving to going down an half tone on a D flat 7, scale of D flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root, root, third, 5th, 7. You see, from the D minor 7 to the D flat minor 7, major 7, sorry. So you see, we have one chord first, minor, major, minor, and major. So you see, the fourth, we alternate the minor, major, minor, major mode, minor mode. So D minor 7, second one, of course you apply from the D with your left hand to the D flat, D flat 7. So we have D flat, of course, we have F, we have A flat and B. So again, essa aqui, essa sambinha, feito numa, and again a semitone below on a C minor 7. So root, sun minor, 5th and 7. On the scale of C, root, sun minor, 3 semitone, 1, 2, 3 semitone from the fundamental, the root. The 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 7, okay? So we have C, E flat, G, and B flat. Again from the start. Essa aqui, esse sambinha feito numa nota só. So we resolve by a B7, sharp 4 or flat 5, scale of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root, in degrees of course, always I'm talking in degrees, on the natural scale. Root, third, 1, 2, 3, 4, sharp 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or flat 5. You can call this F sharp 4 or flat 5. Well, it's same thing, and the 7, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, semitone below 7, okay? So B, E flat, F, and A. So beautiful chord, okay? So again from the line, the first line, essa aqui, esse sambinha, feito numa nota só. You see, so banana. Second line will be the same chords, it's only the lyrics change. Outras notas, D minor 7 vão entrar, D flat 7, mas a base C minor 7 é uma só, B7 sharp 4 or flat 5, it's up to you. So, and then we're changing essa outra on the B flat. On B flat, we play F minor 7. So scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root, sun minor, 5th and 7. So from here. So we have F, A flat, C, and E flat. So again, essa outra. Yes, but we are playing in ballad, so essa outra consequência. And then the next chord will be a B flat 7. Scale of B flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I make mistake, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. So have a look. That's the natural position of the B flat 7. But keep the 5th and the 7 in place. The root is coming in the top, and the sun on the top, the sun major. So we have F and the 5th and the 7th stay in place. So F, F flat, B flat, and D. And of course we play B. Okay. So from the F minor 7 to B flat 7. Not very easy, very hard. Sorry. So essa outra consequência, B flat 7, do que acabo, E flat major 7, you see, scale of E flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root, okay, ba ba da da ba da da ba. So root 3rd, 5th, major 7. You see what is important to know to make the difference. The 7 is it will be a semitone below, but it's completely different harmonic. You see, that's the right position. That's the E flat major 7. So E flat, we have G, we have B flat, and we have D. G dessert, and we resolve by F flat 7. Scale of F flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. In fundamental position, root 3rd, 5th, 7. So, for example, the root we can make use some inversion. The root can coming on the top, the A flat, and the sun major on the top. For example, this one or this position. I think this position it will be good to use the E flat, G flat, A flat, and C. So again from the F minor 7. Essa outra consequência do que acabo de dizer. I'm check if I'm really yes, I'm this is my voice time. I was not sure to be 2 tones below. Yes, and now I'm sure. So again, F minor, essa outra consequência do que acabo de dizer. And then, como eu sou. Again, D minor 7, a consequência. D flat 7, same thing, inévitável. C minor 7, G, E, B7 flat 5, G go, and then you resolve by C with a B flat 6, 1, 2, 3. We keep the root, the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and the 6th. So B flat, B, F, and G. But I'm reversed just only, see the root. That's very easy. So that's the first verse. So I suggest to play very slowly from the start. Okay. Eis aqui in ballad. Eis aqui esse sambinha feito numa nota só. Outras notas vão entrar, mas a base é uma só. Essa outra é consequência do que acabo de dizer. Como eu sou a consequência inevitável de você. So now we are on the bridge. So Of course, if you want, that's another way, it's another option. You can sing and play with the one note because you have just need two notes. I mean, e sa chi e se sambia. You play the chords, okay? Vei tu noma nota so, outra nota sva massa base uma so, essa outra consequência que acabo de dizer. Como sua consequência inevitavelmente você, okay? So it will be more hard for with a it will be more hard to do that on piano, so I suggest you play just only on ballad, you know, and then we'll play, of course, then after in bossa nova. But for the accompaniment with the melody, it will be more difficult because we are passing from the two tonalities, C sharp, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and to the B. That's two tonalities, very hard because we have 5 blocks and it's completely different. So you can make a lot of mistake with that. So on the bridge now. Quanta gente existe, so E flat minor 7. So E flat, scale of E flat, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 roots and minor 5th and 7. So we have E flat, G flat, B flat and D flat. Quanta gente existe for E, and then is E, A flat 7. You know this chord, A flat 7. So E flat, G flat, A flat and C. Che fa la tonto e non dis nada. D flat major 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 roots at 5th major 7. We have D flat, F, A flat and C, and you resolve with a 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6 like this, pa pa, and then you sing again ucase nada from the bridge, the start of the bridge. Quando gente existe por aí que fala tonto e não diz nada, ucase nada. You see? Bam 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 bam. Okay, bam 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 bam. And then on the major mode to the minor mode, the third 1 2 3 from the root or the D flat 1 2 3 4. We're passing on the minor mode 1 2 3 semitone above. So on minor mode D flat minor 7. It's nothing changed with the root, but it's from the major mode on a major mode to minor mode and with a 7. Okay, with the C instead of the C it will be the B, it will be 7. And then we sing jamais utilisé de toda escala. And then G flat 7, scale of G flat or F sharp, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root. So roots at 5th 7. We have G flat, of course, B flat, D flat, and the 7 that the E. Okay, from the minor, the D flat minor 7. Jamais utilisé de toda escala e no final sobre nada. And then we are on the B major 7, scale of B, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7. We keep this major 7 and root. Okay, so roots at 5th major 7. So we have the B, we have E flat, we have G flat and B flat, and we resolve with a 6 on A flat. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, major 7. Okay, bam 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 like this. Bam 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 bam, and then we resolve by nadeu from the D flat minor 7. Jamais utilisé de toda escala e no final sobre nada. Now de nada de nada add another F sharp, nada, and F7. Okay, nada. So we're going to use this chord. It will be a C diminished 7. How to build a C diminished 7? For example, scale of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. We play a C7 from the C7, root 5th 7. We keep the root in place, sorry, and we diminish the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7th. So roots, C, the 3rd diminished, the 5th diminished, and the 7th diminished. So we have C, E flat, G flat, and A. Okay, C diminished 7. C7, C diminished 7. And then we resolve by a C7, root 3rd, 5th, 7. Okay, major 7, 7. You see what is important to make the difference. And then that's it, and that's the end of the bridge. And we have a last verse. A volte D minor 7, it will be exactly the same chord. Pra minha nota D flat 7, como eu volto C minor 7 pra você, B7 flat 5. Vou cantar D minor 7 como a minha nota D flat 7, como eu gosto C minor 7, G você, B7 flat 5, okay? E King F minor 7, que todas as notas, B flat 7, Re mi fa sol, on sol, you play E flat major 7, La si do, you resolve by A flat 7, okay? Fica sempre D minor 7, semne uma D flat 7, fique numa C minor 7, nota. If you won't finish the song, so you play B flat major 7, D, F, and A. And if you want to, you can do that, or just like this, very simply. But if you want to start again, or to sing with another language, in French or Italian or in Brazilian, or in English, sorry, because it will be the next one. Sometimes I lost. You use 6, B flat 6, okay, with the D, the E, the G, and the B flat. So I suggest to play the song completely, the song in ballad, like slowly, and of course I didn't play like this, but then you see very well the bass, okay? Essa aqui é sambinha, feito numa nota só, outra notas vão entrar, mas a base é uma só. Essa outra é consequência do que acabo de dizer, como é sua consequência inevitável de você. Okay? Quando a gente existe por aí que fala tanto e não diz nada, ou quase nada, já me utilizei de toda a escala e no final não sobrou nada, onde nada. E voltei pra minha nota, como eu volto pra você. Vou contar como a minha nota, como eu gosto de você. E quem que todas as notas em mi fa sol, la si do, fica sempre uma, fica numa nota só. Oh, só, and then you start ba-dum, ba 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 ba. So what I suggest now, I think you have all the tools for to make a so beautiful ballad. And I tell you, if I didn't explain very well this one, you would try the other one, the English one. It will be exactly the same thing. What is changed is the verse, of course, the lyrics, of course, but sometimes there's one refrain more, not refrain, one bridge more, or one verse more or less. I don't know it yet, but I didn't look. But it's always the same story. But the harmonics line, it will be exactly the same thing. So if I don't explain very well something, try another tutorial on my channel, and it will be the same keys, same thing, the same universe. Okay. So because sometimes I'm not I do very fast because I have a lot of things to do. So I beg your pardon, but I do my best. So D minor 7. So I suggest now to start with the bossa nova. So to make the bossa nova, I give you the key. I'm going to use the root for the people with a little bit advanced. The root and the fifth. So for example, on all the chords, and we're going to use the same thing. So where is the fifth of the D? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the A. So I keep the root in place and I inverse the fifth. Okay, like this. A saki si pam pam pam, and then you make bossa nova pam pam. Then you can play in slow motion, of course. E saki se sambigna fe tu nota so. You can make some break if you want. Then nota. Then the song leave. You see, and it's option. There's a lot of option to do that. So let's have a look. What I suggest is to give you on all the chord the fifth. So you didn't have to find out where is the fifth. So first chord, E saki, D with A, E se sambigna, D flat with A flat. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the fifth. Okay, so I revert the fifth. Okay, Fe tu numa. C with G, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Numa so. And then if you make a break, you don't need. But if you want to carry on, you didn't play not the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But because the fifth is flat, so you play the flat 5. Okay. The B with the F and not the F sharp. Bam, bam, bam. For example, again. E saki e se sambigna fe tu numa nota so utra nota vai ontra massa base uma so, and then esa utra F with C e consequencia on the B flat 7, B flat with F, do che acabo. It's not important to be in major mode or minor mode. This is important in the bossa nova for to do that. That's the root. Okay, we have in E flat. That's E flat. Major mode or minor mode, for example. It's not important. That's important that the root. Okay, E flat major 7. G D Z. F flat with E flat. Como eso. D minor 7 with a D minor with A, consequencia D flat with A flat, inevitable C minor 7 with C and G, B of course with a flat F, você. There's no question to add. There's only if you can make the boss, yeah, it will be more deeper with just instead of 1 note, 2 notes, boom, yeah. And then quanta gente existe por ahí. So E flat, where the fifth, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? What I'm doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the B flat. So E flat, B flat. ok? Gente, quanta gente existe por aí, E flat with E flat, che farà tanto e non dice nada, D flat and E flat, quasi nada. When nothing changed, ma major mode to minor mode, già mi utilizzi toda in scala, G flat, it will be G flat with D flat, e no final non sopra na, B with F sharp da, e now in na, C7, diminished 7, da, pa, da, okay, 1, 2, okay, like this, pa, ba. If you want to play again the root, you can or not, because you're playing the root. And then the last verse, e volte pra minha, no, e volte pra minha nota, D flat with E flat, como e volto, C with G, pra você, B flat, sharp 5 with B and A, F, fu contar B and A, come a minha nota, D flat, E flat, como em gusto, C with G, G você, B with F, E que F with C, que todas notas, B flat with F, Re mi fa sol, E flat, B flat, La si do. You can make a stop, or if you want to carry on, okay? E flat, or pam pam, and pick up, you see? It's option, do what you want. Fica sempre D with A, sem neuma, D flat, E flat, fica numa, C with G, nota. You won't finish the song or the song. Of course, so I have chosen to play in this part of the keyboard because it's more clear. I mean, have a look, because we have descending the keyboard of two tones, so it's more deeper, it's more dark like this, you see. Es aqui, essa minha, feito numa nota só, outras notas vai entrar, mas a base é uma só. Essa outra consequência que só acabou de dizer, so it's more clear from here, I think, you see. Como é sua consequência inevitável de você. But if you are playing without like this, for example, at neutral position at 0, essa aqui, se sambinha, feito numa nota só, outras notas vai entrar, mas a base é uma só. Essa outra que consequência só. Yes, but for me it's finished, you see. Do que acabou de dizer. Yes, because I'm sick on my voice, and it's impossible. When I was younger, yes, of course, but now it's completely impossible. So there's nothing changed. You can play here, and it will be very good. And change pam ba da da pam pam ba ba da 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 pam. And if you can try, maybe just make this note in brilliance. I mean, essa aqui like this, essa son minha. See, you ring feito numa. In the C minor you can, because you didn't play the nota so. You see, pam pam. That's the note of the samba. Esa o, it will be the same thing. Outra consequência do que acabo de dizer. Como eu sou a consequência inevitável de você. So I think you have all the tools for to make a so beautiful bossa nova also too. And you can sing that the most important. So from the ballad first, eis aqui, esse sambinha, é feito numa nota só, outras notas vão entrar, mas a base é uma só. Maybe change essa outra consequência do que acabo de dizer. Como é sua consequência inevitante de você. Quando a gente existe por aí que fala tanto diz nada, ou quase nada. Já me utilizei de toda a escala e no final não sobrou nada. Não deu nada para mais nada. So you understand that some I don't think we didn't have gain. You see, there's too much difference of between the major mode, the minor mode, and the bridge, and there's nothing gain to change the tonalities. So I think we're in the original key, but you decide at what level you want you need for your voice, for your own voice. So thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you enjoy. Because me, it's a great pleasure to make all those tutorials. Do my best in a short time, but and I will do the version of English and French and Italian maybe, and you decide and you can change and are looking where I explain a little bit better, or if I'm something. I don't think I've made something wrong, but because it's simplified, I try to simplify everything, of course. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you again. And maybe if you explore my channel, you may be discovering my big love for Michel Legrand and for Tom Jobim, of course, but for Chico Buarque, a lot of composer, fantastic. Because I'm just proposing playing just only what I love and what I like. This is my this is my luxe, what we say in French. So thank you very much, and I tell you, see you again. Bye bye, and enjoy. Don't forget.